Back next episode here, guys. Talking about stuff. Basically, the hood, the seediest, basically the Moss Isley part of the galaxy in the Star Wars into the entire expanded universe comics I'm making because it needs an expanded universe. Oh my gosh, that was the issue with me with that game. Well, the main issue. Okay, because they did it once. They decided to make this whole new universe of radically different looking people in the Star Wars and stuff in the Star Wars 3 because they went 3D because that was popular to go. Everyone went 3D, you know. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, everyone's going 3D. You know, you hear those guys at Activision or Acclaim, Bubsy. They're playing Bubsy, this awesome 2D cartoon character who has okay games in 2D. They're in 2D. They're gonna try to go in 3D. They've never gone in 3D, man. This is revolutionary. Oh my gosh, Nintendo's gone 3D and it looks great, you know, and it works. Really, it doesn't look that good, but it works great. It's awesome and wonderful, you know. And all these people are going in 3D, so let's go in 3D. So that's basically what happened. Sonic, you know, Sega's going 3D, so let's go 3D. Nintendo and Sega going 3D, Acclaim's going 3D. Let's go 3D, man. Let's do it. 3D is awesome. Yay, 3D. You know, I'm like, you losers, because basically then it's like, okay, you have to work harder for a more pleasing result. Yeah, for a less pleasing result. And it's like, okay, you guys, you know, instead of being 7 frames, say a little, you know, some animations, which I would love to make someday. It's a complicated 3D puppet, okay, which I wouldn't mind making someday to show off my guys in the actual style of the game. But anyway, they had this one game that say, let's say 25 hours per disc, so 50 hours if you played it straight through. Maybe maybe just played the story through. It might be a little bit more if you did everything, you know, Roger's books, things like that, you know. But still, this game. And then finally, after all that's done, it's like, okay, yay, we stop this loser from destroying the world with his computer keypad organ. Why does he have so much power? The universe with his computer keypad organ. Why does he have so much power? You know, why didn't anyone have like any checks and balances? Why couldn't it have been like, I'm, you know, one of the guys that helped make the universe, you know? Because he didn't make stuff. Luther, at first, I made a movie character of him. I mean, I've made a drawn movie character of him. I'm waiting for the ability to scan him in and, you know, cut him and paste him into, on top of Idol sprite. A sprite swap him with Idol like I did Fate. But basically he's like, at first I was just clowning him because the guy was an idiot. But then I realized he's kinda smart. You know, he did make some creatures. They were creatures that flew into the universe to destroy everything, but he did make those creatures and they're pretty good. My favorite of course is that Dragon Ball Z dragon that looks like, you know, the one that looks like a shark. Like, it goes, I can't really do it. It was flim. Like, oh. I like the guy. Wall of energy out there. I'm like, oh, whoa. And it's worse than his most annoying attack is that scaffolding thing comes out of his wings and goes to the ground and hits you and it juggles you and you fall over. That's I hate that attack. If you didn't have that attack, you'd be like one of the coolest bad guys. Well, he is still, but still, it's like, oh man, they're bad for money, but they're good for experience. But still, I'm like, oh man, these guys. Oh yeah, I want to see him. Yeah, I fight these guys just to get experience and to see him fight. Because he's awesome. You know, it's like, and then like sometimes they'll even make noise after they're defeated, and you're like, they're trying to, you know, and your guy's trying to say something like, look, he's like, looking good. And I made fun of him. I was like, I wasn't finished talking. like Toby Turner does. I wasn't finished talking. so good. Anyway, so then they did that one game in this one very radically different looking universe. And they're like, okay, well, Star Wars, you know, we're going to end the Star Wars series, give them one last game, make it a prequel, and make it look, you know, and make it look even better than that, make it look way better than the other one. Use whatever tricks you can, and go for it. You know, and you know, do whatever story you want. You know, if you want to make it, you know, a story that people actually enjoy, go ahead and do that. Fine. But then it's over. That's it. No, now you know you're gonna help us design Final Fantasy characters from now on. While we work on the stories. You know, like, yay! And I'm like, okay, fine. Have fun. But anyway, and Star Wars Last Hope does look a lot better. It looks a lot better. You know, the characters are a lot better. The story is, oh my goodness, a lot better. Yeah, it's really great. There's the issue with the UP3, but which is basically they after the whole plan, you know, they're saying the whole thing was to help them realize, hey, we have to be careful with our technology. We can't just share it with anyone. Because if we share it with anyone, we could, they could destroy themselves, like the Cardianon destroyed themselves when they got the Grigori technology. The Grigori made them smarter, unnaturally smarter. So they basically kept on messing around with stuff, and then eventually that destroyed them, and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to make rules, the Prime Directive, basically, about not doing that. Unless to other developed planets. And the big problem, it's a nice idea, but the big problem with it is that everyone in the other games has to break that rule. Okay, I don't know about Ronicus from Star Ocean, the first Star Ocean game, but Claude, he definitely did. He was sucked into a Stargate, basically, and deposited on Expel, and he had to use his phase gun to save Rena from that giant hole cave. And that was the way it went. She's like, "Well, you're that hero. You have a sword of light. You're the hero with a sword of light. That's the prophecies." And like what? I'm a normal human. What's Well, okay, I have some combat training. As an ensign on a starship, I have a little bit of combat training. I know it's a little something. I know some stuff, but and some CQC. I can do a little judo, to flip you, or grab your, block some attacks or whatever. But that's about it. I don't know much more than that. I'm not a warrior. Okay, I can, of course, I can shoot this gun, so like that. And that was like, you had to shoot the gun. The next one, he's like, okay, massive. Sorry, let's take a tillion time. Massive issues with the UP3. Massive ones. But the first planet he went on, the one that they probably showed to the review people, so they'd be like, "Oh man, this game's awesome," it was awesome. Was legitimate. Okay, in that game. Oh yeah, no, I'll get back to that. The fighting in a little bit. In that game, you had that part. Fate crash landed on this planet, or landed on the planet, and then found out this village was being terrorized by an off-worlder. Okay, an off-worlder was terrorizing the planet. So that means it's okay for you as someone who is trying to help people, stop this off-worlder using his alien technology to terrorize these people, and stuff like that. Stop. You have the right to stop him because he's an off-worlder. Taking him down won't mess with this planet. It will actually help the planet out. So get going, get in there, and he does, along with Cliff, and it was awesome. It was great. But then they crashed landed at Lacor 2, and now it's like, okay, we have to help these race of very hot, scantily clad ninja Amazons win a war against a bunch of samurai Black Knights. Where's the alien threat? There is no alien threat. It's a war between two countries native to that planet. That is you're trying to help them. You're giving them better technology the ninja Amazons better technology to so they can turn the tide of the war that they are going to lose if they don't do anything. I'm like, what the heck? This is a huge violation of the UP3, and that Fate's like, and Fate's against it. Until, of course, a girl that looks exactly like his girlfriend, but is not his girlfriend, comes about. So then he's like, hey, you remind me of a girl that I once knew. I'm like, I really wish she had been just a normal NPC character, Aquarian symbologist or somebody, and then it would have been like, oh no, that poor lady. I want to help her, I want to help her. Other people like this or something like her. Let's help this poor lady. It doesn't remind me of anyone I care about at all. She's a new person. She's a new friend. Nothing. But no one's supposed to be around here until after I leave. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, my mom has to go work at a Campbell's. My brother works at Campbell's too, so that's pretty cool. Not gonna say which one. I work in Wake Lizard. It's a little bit different. I'm not gonna say it's one. It's a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same. Food, I don't prep. I'm next to the guys that prep, so I get to see how it's done. But I don't prep. I wash all the dishes. I help wash the dishes. I grab their dishes that they make dirty when they make their food and stuff. And I have to watch that. It's very important. We dishwashers are the backbone of the whole store. And not really treated like that. Sometimes they should be treated like that, but still we are. And so basically, you have to think about it like you're a hero, superhero. Some don't care. People are like, whatever, superhero, we don't need superheroes. Oh, save me, superhero. Like, get out of here. You know, back to the monster. You know, like, yeah, whatever. You know, I don't need your help. You know, but it's like, oh, thank you, Mr. Incredible, or thank you, you know, great guy, whatever. You know, you helped us. You know, in the art, you know, something like that. You know, they go on with their life. They either say that, or most of the times they go on with their lives, doing what they have to do. You know, because you're doing what you have to do. You know, you're doing what you're doing, so it makes it easier for them to just keep doing what they're doing. And you know, they may not say it, but it's important. Say it's important, but it is. So anyway, yeah, there's a little inspirational message for any dishwasher and or other low level employee out there. But anyway, so oh, great. Let's see. UP3. So no. So that was just the weirdest thing ever. I did not like that they basically. That took it down a couple notches with Amina. I like Amina. I wouldn't have had no problem if Amina was like, say, the neighbor. What if she was the neighbor? If Amina was the neighbor and the girl who is in trouble is someone else, or the neighbor and Amina change places, then that would have been kind of cool, because then you're like, oh my gosh, you know, this poor lady is sick, you know, and she needs help. They're like, help me! Oh my gosh, I couldn't get her back by myself. Amina's like, oh my gosh, I couldn't get her back by myself. Instead of the dwarfish lady like going like, oh my gosh, Amina flashed in the forest, in the Douglas forest, you know. Well, we're trying to get flowers and stuff to make a wishing charm out of. You know, can you please help me? And I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, all right. I was like, well, okay, this is not as good as it could be, but it's not bad. You know, we gotta go save her now. Let's go. All right, don't worry, lady, we'll be fine. Stay safe in this town. All right. Then I was like, I went to Douglas Forest. I was like, wait a minute, there are monsters and bandits in here. How are you guys still alive? You know, somehow they are probably awesome fighters, but you know, not the best. You know, except for Amina. Amina must be a crazy fighter. That's why I made her look like a ninja. You know, give her a ninja sword in my Fate line, the Action Fate Mugen, which is now available on MediaFire.com, by the way. Yeah, Action Fate. Yes, Action Fate, or yeah, go Google Action Fate, I guess. Or I might put the link in the description sometime. I gotta figure out how to do that. Anyway, so there's like so many violations of the UP3 out through this thing. For almost all of Disc 1, for the rest of Disc 1, you are going to help these people who are losing a war with someone else with the vastly superior force. Who it's like Prime Director type stuff. You don't, and it's like, you know, you're basically messing things up. The world, you know, you're messing up the culture. You're messing up this stuff here. What's supposed to happen is this faction is supposed to lose. Then, you know, this other faction reigns supreme and, you know, hooks things up in the way that they, you know, they're obviously the better faction. You know, they're obviously the better ones. And let me like turn around. Oh, wait. Okay. They're obviously the better faction, and they're obviously the ones that you need, you know, or who deserve to have, you know, be on the planet and, you know, do whatever they do. You know. Evolve basically. They're their species basically, and that's basically what they're trying to say with UB3 and the Prime Directive, definitely. Yeah. But it's like, you know, it is mean. It's very mean because people are gonna die, but still, it's like, you know, you're messing things up. Because what if someone gets that technology and they blow themselves up with it or destroy everything? And that's one of the cool things about Star Wars Last Hope. They actually had a situation that was really stupid. Because Edge, unfortunately, can be really stupid sometimes, but it's okay because he's a lovable young dude. He is a lovable dude. I like actually who can actually be serious and have pratfalls and still be taken serious. You know, still be like, that was fun. Oh, Edge, how I loved you. Oh, Edge, you know, soundtrack. Oh, Clayface, like, you know, something. Oh, Edge, like, oh, Edge, you know, same thing, you know. Who else but Edge? Who else but Edge? Like something like that. Anyway, so, but Fate was definitely a little bit more like bad things happening to him. Oh, you know, back to the original thing. He was promised by this evil lady, voiced by, I think, the woman that voiced Yuna on Final Fantasy X. The evil psycho general lady. She said, if you give us the energy core of your ship, you know, or the dilithium, they don't call them dilithium, they call exilithium or whatever, but they're basically dilithium crystals. They're basically crystals that power a ship, and they can go into warp and crap and stuff. So basically it's like, okay, you give us the dilithium crystals, and it's easier to say dilithium. So basically, dilithium crystals from your ship, so we will try to use those to make technology that is cleaner and stuff like that. And he's like, oh well, it could change the future because they're like somehow gotten put in the past, which is unnecessary. It could have just been like, hey, we're a different planet that's kind of like Earth in the 1950s. Yeah, can you help us out here? That would have been just fine. But yeah, they went too far with that. But still, the core thing of it was he gives them the dilithium crystals. The girl puts in this dilithium crystal chamber that they made, and it's not right. It doesn't work. And basically, it activates the dilithium crystals, but it's basically like cannot hold the power of the lithium crystals. Okay, it's basically like you gotta and if you've seen like an internal combustion engine and how gas gets sprayed, mixture of air and gas gets sprayed into the that chamber, right? And then it's pushed up toward the spark plug, and the spark plug makes an explosion, and then that pushes that back down, and then that happens like 5 times a second. That's why a car is like, yeah, like it's exploding.